to go. Is everybody keyed up, ready? All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Commissioner Sid Miller with the Texas Department of Agriculture. We're here today in response to the wildfires in the area and let the community know about the resources that we have to help your community. We have three things that we do at the Texas Department of Agriculture in times of disaster. I have already declared this a disaster, so that opens up all of our response areas. The first one we'll talk to you about is our hay and feed hotline. It's open 24/7. You can call that number. All of this is available on our website, texasagriculture.gov, texasagriculture.gov. Phone number, I'll give that out in a minute if anybody wants to write it down. But we take hay in. If you've got hay to donate, that's the number to contact. If you need hay, contact us, and we'll get it delivered. Right now, the need for hay in Texas is not much, but there's a tremendous need in Oklahoma. Right now, where there's plenty of grazing, we have low cattle numbers, so what we need here in Texas is mainly barbed wire and T-post and fencing material that's been destroyed. But that hay hotline is 877-429-1998. 877-429-1998. Second thing I want to talk to you about is our STAR Fund. That stands for State of Texas Agriculture Relief Fund. This is a fund, it's not government money, even though we're a government entity. We raise this from private individuals, companies, corporations, anybody that wants to. We have donations as small as 25 cents and as much as $500,000. Recently, we received $500,000 from HEB grocery store and $100,000 from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. But most of it comes in small amounts from individuals and local community. One thing about Texans, we're very resilient and we help our neighbors. So it's not hard to raise money to help people. Now, we don't take any out of the fund for our expenses. We get 100% of that back out. During the Smokehouse Creek fire and the other fires, we paid out every claim that was applied for, and we actually took a little over $100,000 and paid for freight to get hay delivered up here. The hay this time is going to be drop shipped. We're not having accumulation areas. We're sending it directly, and I'm going to talk about how to get that hay into Oklahoma in a minute. The other one is kind of a pet project of mine that I started 3 years ago. It's always bothered me that Texas and the rest of the nation, the highest rates of suicide are our veterans and our farmers. And there's a suicide hotline, but good luck getting a farmer to call that. And when they do, they really don't know how to help somebody in Turkey, Texas, because you're talking to somebody in New York or India, and they don't know what the resources are. They certainly don't know where to get mental help out here in rural Texas. So we started our own. It's called the Agri-Stress Helpline, and you can just put that in your phone and all the information will pop up. We've got some handouts. But the difference is our people are highly trained to answer agricultural questions. You can call them and say, well, Mr. Miller, did you know that the USDA has an indemnity program that will help you pay for those cows that got burned up in the fire, or replace that fence that got washed away in the hill country, et cetera, et cetera. Or they'll tell them about the STAR Fund at our department. So it's a great asset. We've had that up running 3 years, and it's hard to document, but we absolutely can say that we've saved 300 lives. And this hotline will also get them help, local mental health. Farmers and ranchers are just a proud bunch. They, stay out in the field or the milking parlor and don't interact with the community much, and they're just self-reliant, and it's hard to get them to call. So we think we've cracked that nut by reaching out to their grandchildren and children, getting them to call in. That seems to work a lot better. So that's it. The hay hotline, the STAR Fund, and the Agri-Stress Network. I want to talk a little bit about how to get hay into Oklahoma. We deal with the state of Texas. I've been in contact with the Secretary of Agriculture, Blaine Arthur, in Oklahoma. They do need hay in Beaver County and Texas County up there. So we partner with a 501c3 nonprofit group. Again, they get 100% of their donations to go up there. It's called the Ranchers Navy. and they have a statement here that I'm going to read for you, and you can find them at ranchers-navy.org. The Rancher Navy organization is comprised of agriculture families, ranchers, and volunteers dedicated to protecting the land and people who feed this nation. Right now, our neighbors in Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas are facing a crisis. Devastating wildfires have wiped out pastures, destroyed fences, and left livestock with nothing to eat. Thanks to the incredible generosity of producers here in Hood and Erath counties, we've already mobilized over 2,000 round bales of hay. This isn't just a donation for these ranching families, it's a lifeline. But we cannot move this hay alone. Agriculture doesn't wait, neither can these animals. Our three most critical needs right now are trucking, fuel sponsorship, and fencing supplies. If you're able to assist or donate, go to ranchernavy.org, or you can find us on social media. Their phone number, if you like, or email is contact@ranchersnavy.org. Phone number is 817-334-2800. Right now, we're gaining on these two large fires. There's several other smaller fires. They're not going to be a problem. They'll probably be put out today, almost the same day they jump up. But the two big ones are still increasing. The lavender fire is up now over 18,000 acres. But we made a good headway on it. Yesterday we were at 20% contained. Today it's 40% contained. The 8-ball fire is up to 13,500. But the good news is we've got it 70% contained. But we still have forecasted high winds today. We may get some relief tomorrow. Hopefully, high humidity will help, and lower winds will maybe we can get these out. We have some dignitaries here with us today. We have Representative John Smithy, who's going to talk. We have Holly Jeffries, a candidate for the State House. Holly, thanks for coming today. We have Commissioner Blair Schaefer right here. We're in his precinct, I believe that's right, Potter County. Dan Rogers, Chairman of the Republican Party here, and Warren Coble. Warren, raise your hand. Another Potter County Commissioner, right? Okay, well, good. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Representative John Smithy for a few words.
First of all, I want to thank Commissioner Miller for being here. He's been a good friend for, I guess, about 25 or 30 years, and he's a horse guy, so he feels right at home when he comes to the Panhandle. He feels, I think, sometimes more comfortable around horses than he does people.
Home with the American Quarter Horse Association.
At least more home, yeah. So anyway, we appreciate him being here. You know, for the last 2 weeks of February and the first week of March, we kind of live on the edge around this part of the world, and we have for as long as I remember, because this is the time when it's usually very dry. It starts getting hotter in the daytime, and we have strong winds. And so every day we wake up in the morning, we look at the weather, and we realize we've got a fire risk going on. So far we haven't had the devastation that we had 2 years ago, but every day is a new day. And so one of the great things that we saw about this last session is, I think we, with the fire 2 years ago, I think we learned a lot. I think the state government learned a lot. And so what we're seeing now is a response throughout state government. Of course, the Division of Emergency Management has been up here in cooperation with a number of other agencies trying to take a proactive stance to stop the fires and to abate the disaster if it begins to unfold. But we do appreciate the Texas Department of Agriculture and Commissioner Miller for being here, the biosecurity men who really do a great job for our state. And so it's really an integrated response that the state of Texas brings in here, and it's always good to as the commissioner said, we take care of each other. We stick together in times of crisis, and so we're hoping for the best, but we're preparing for the worst over the next week or so. So every day is a new day, and we're just trying to get through one day at a time right now. Thank you for being here.
The state of Texas, the lead agency is actually Texas Department of Emergency Management. We're part of the team. It's made up of several state agencies. We all have our own tasks assigned, so it's good to be part of that and see state government working together. Commissioners, y'all want to say a word? We'll give you the floor for a minute, or just briefly. Introduce yourself again.
My name is Blair Schaefer, Commissioner, Potter County Precinct 2. I just want to thank y'all for being up here supporting us and everything that we need. Let our first responders know that we appreciate everything they're out there doing. Our county employees, city employees, the state employees that are out there with the blades, the air support that we have coming in is vital and very much needed right now. So just want to say, take a moment and thank all the first responders out there working and everybody that's contributing to getting this under control.
Thank you. One thing I didn't mention on our STAR Fund, and for the first time we've done this in the after the big fires of last time up here, the Smokehouse Creek fire and the others, we opened our STAR Fund up not to just farmers and ranchers, but we have those volunteer fire departments because their assets were just totally depleted. Some of them lost equipment in those fires, and we're going to open that up again to them and see if we can at least help them, pay for the fuel they burnt or any supplies that were consumed. So we want to partner with them. They are the lifeblood and protect us. Mr. Chairman, would you like to say a few words or this morning? Or he's good. All right. We'll Holly, would you like to say a few words? You good? Holly deals with this a lot. She's a nurse practitioner, and she relates real well to our agri-stress helpline. So thank you for coming in. Thanks for recognizing the value of that. This time we'll open up for questions.
Do y'all have any idea how many cattle have been affected?
So far, we have not had any reports. No, we don't have all the figures in yet. We've lost lots of structures, but no livestock and no human life, at least not in Texas. I'm sure we've lost quite a few in Oklahoma, but those numbers haven't come in yet.
Do you know how much has been donated to the funds yet?
We don't have that. I can tell you that in my tenure we paid out $1,700,000 out of that fund. It's hard to say because we still have money coming in for the floods in the hill country. We still have some applications to process there that came in late. But I'll tell you this: we have an adequate amount in the fund right now, so its fund's pretty healthy. Yes.
Do we know how many total acres have been burned yet?
Well, there's 18,423 in the Lavender Fire as of yesterday, and 13,500. So if you can add that together, that'll. But that doesn't have the smaller ones. There's some 30-acre fires and some 50-acre fires. So I have not added that up. And the reason I haven't, it's a rolling number. Every hour it changes. So hopefully it doesn't get any bigger, and we can start reversing that trend. But right now these fires are still growing. Both of those big fires grew by 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 acres yesterday. Yeah. Anything else? All right. Well, we'll stay around. I know some of you want some individual interviews. We'll get those taken care of. God bless you. Thanks for helping us get the word out to your community about these services that are available to them. Thank you.